I love to travel, whether for work or relaxation or family. There's something about the possibilities that open up before us when we leave behind familiar routine. That tingle of adventure feeds my travel bug. Something about seeing the beauty of God's creation in fresh landscapes, learning about different cultures, exercising curiosity, tasting new foods, learning about history and architecture and art through a different lens. The satisfaction of navigating unfamiliar places and languages, and the excitement of discovery about myself and the world. Some of us travel often and widely, and some of us adventure vicariously through daydreams and podcasts, books and videos, and even through the travelers in our gospel today. Magos, wise ones. Notice a bright new star and believe it announces the arrival of a king. And so their adventure begins. We can imagine them choosing what they will wear when meeting a king, packing food for a journey of undetermined length, choosing gifts and pack animals and some sort of currency for those times when they need it. Maybe an astrolabe to read the stars on the way. And so they set out, full of courage and curiosity. It's not clear how many magi made the journey, how long or far they travel, or what route they take. Arriving in Jerusalem from the east, they excitedly and logically seek this new king at the palace. And Herod's fragile ego reacts badly to a possible challenger to his power. In anger, forged in fear, he summons the chief priests and scribes, and acting like the tyrant that he is, he demands to know more about this so-called King of the Jews. And this is where the adventures of the wise ones begins to read like a spy novel. Herod secretly asks them to report back when they found this new king, so he can pay homage as well. Right. All about the adventure, and perhaps naive to Herod's wily ways, the wise ones set out that night for Bethlehem. The star stops, indicating their destination. How surprised do you think they were to find themselves at an unassuming home in a small town, rather than at some grand royal estate? And how surprised was Mary to find a crowd of strangers from far away standing at her door, seeking her young child. Mary offers her best hospitality, food and water for the wise ones, their entourage, their animals, conversation about their lives and journey, a safe place to sleep. The wise ones offer their gifts to the child Jesus, carefully chosen gifts that are the best, most valued things they have to offer: gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Rising the next morning, rested, the wise ones decide not to report back to Herod, perhaps realizing that he intends to eliminate any threat to his power. Discerning the difference between tyranny and God, they courageously choose for the power of the holy. Confident in their judgment, wit, and resources, they set a different route home and disappear into the mysterious unknown. adventurers, like the wise ones, are humble, curious, trusting of their own resourcefulness and wit, appreciative of the generosity of others, and courageously adaptable. From that description, every one of us who has lived through the last 5 years can be called an adventurer. Adventurers are not fearless, but there is something in the adventurer state of mind that tells anxiety to sit back and admire curiosity and resourcefulness as they discover a new friend named Delight. And Delight points out that we have adapted to the unexpected. We have discovered unclaimed strengths in ourselves and in our community, and we are rich in life and love. Trinity is on an adventure of post-COVID church and community and a major construction project. Okay, make that multiple adventures that weave together in timelines and different dimensions. And as a community, we are figuring out together who has the knowledge and resources to bring to each intersection. Together, we are learning how to navigate changing cultures while we continue to bring gifts of radical welcome and worship to all that we meet. With Delight, we celebrate that our Christmas services this just 12 days ago shared the good news of God who comes among us with about 20 more people than we did last year. In December, we hosted more concerts at Trinity, and they were well attended. Again, increase over last year. And for the next few months, our partnership with Wheel has increased capacity here at Trinity to offer emergency overnight shelter to an additional 12 women, bringing the total here to 40 vulnerable women who are sleeping indoors because of our partnership. As Christians, we adventure. Is that even a verb? We're making it a verb today. We adventure individually and in community with an open heart to what God will teach us along the way. How can we better welcome seekers? How can we build stronger relationships across generations? How do we nurture our lifelong curiosity about how faith shapes our lives? How do we better connect with those who join us remotely? What are we learning about our unclaimed strengths and resourcefulness and creativity? Our community's needs and hopes, about God's faithfulness to us. Forget the sunscreen and the passport. The adventure continues right here with plenty of new landscapes and cultures to explore and many gifted magi for traveling companions. Among us, we have enough wit, courage, and curiosity to learn and discern what God is teaching us as we adventure together. Happy are the people whose strength is in you, whose hearts are set on the pilgrim's way. O Lord of hosts, happy are they who put their trust in you. Amen. Alleluia.